I love chocolate cake. And when I was a kid, I loved it even more. Sometimes we used to have it for tea. And my mum used to say, if there's any left over, you can have it to take to school tomorrow and have at playtime. And the next day, I would take it to school wrapped up in tin foil and open it up at playtime and sit in the corner of the playground eating it. You know how the icing on top is all shiny and it cracks as you bite into it? And there's that other kind of icing in the middle and it sticks to your hands and you can lick your fingers and lick your lips. Yeah, it's lovely. Anyway, once we had this chocolate cake for tea and later I went to bed. But while I was in bed, I found myself waking up and licking my lips and smiling. I woke up proper. The chocolate cake. It was the first thing I thought of. I could almost see it, so I thought, what if I go downstairs and have a little nibble? Yeah. Well, it was all dark. Everyone was in bed, so it must have been really late. But I got out of bed and I crept out of the door. There's always that creaky floorboard, isn't there? Past Mum and Dad's room, careful not to tread on the broken toys or bits of Lego. You know what it's like treading on Lego with your bare feet. Yow! Downstairs, into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and there it is, all shining. So I take it out of the cupboard and I put it on the table. And I see that there's a few crumbs lying about on the plate. So I lick my finger and I run my finger all over the crumbs, scooping them up and put them into my mouth. Nice. But then I look again, and on one side where it's been cut, it's all crumbly. So I take a knife. I think I'll just tidy that up a bit. So I cut off the crumbly bits and I scoop them up and into my mouth. Nice. Well, I look at the cake again. It looks a bit funny now. One side doesn't match the other. I'll just even it up a bit, eh? So I take the knife and slice. This time the knife makes a little cracky noise as it goes to the hard icing on the top. A whole slice this time into my mouth. Icing on the top, the icing in the middle. But now I can't help myself. Knife, I just take any old slice of it, and I've got this great big chunk, and I'm cramming it in my mouth. What a greedy pig, but it's so nice. And then there's another, and another, and another, and I'm squealing, and I'm smacking my lips, and I'm stuffing myself with it, and before I know it, I've eaten the whole lot. The whole lot. I look at the plate. It's gone. Oh no, they're bound to notice, aren't they? A whole chocolate cake doesn't just disappear, does it? What shall I do? I know. I'll wash the plate up and the knife and I'll put them away. And maybe no one will notice, eh? So I do that. And then I creep back into bed. And I doze off, licking my lips with a lovely feeling in my belly. In the morning I get up, go downstairs, have breakfast. Mum's saying, have you got your dinner money? And I say, yeah. And don't forget to take some of that chocolate cake with you. I stop breathing. What's the matter? She says, you normally jump at chocolate cake. Still not breathing. And she's looking at me very closely now. And she's looking at me just below my mouth. What's that? She says, what's what? I say, what's that there? Where? There, she says, pointing at my chin. I don't know, I say. Looks like chocolate, she says. It's not chocolate, is it? No answer. Is it? Oh, I don't know. She goes to the cupboard. She looks in, up, top, middle, bottom. She turns back to me. It's gone. It's gone. You haven't eaten it, have you? I don't know. You don't know? You don't know if you've eaten old chocolate cake or not? When? When did you eat it? So I told her. And she said, well, what could she say? That's the last time I give you any chocolate cake to take to school. Now go, get out. No, wait. Not before you've washed your dirty, sticky face. I went upstairs, looked in the mirror, and there it was, just below my mouth, a chocolate smudge, the giveaway. Maybe she'll forget about it by next week, eh?